Hey folks, in today's video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the back there new stone shed addition to the wood mansion. Most of it was built over work weekend this past fall, and then we put the actual tin on the roof just a couple weeks ago. We've got a load of gravel to put in there, so let's get to it. In the winter, we use 1B stone, clean 1B stone as anti-skid on the driveways, just because it's a little bit cheaper than rock salt, and it's a little bit friendlier to all the pups around camp. So yeah, we use some 1B. So in the past, we've had issues with the pile freezing in the winter when it gets wet. Even if you tarp it over the summer, you get condensation inside of there. And last year it was just a frozen pile all year long. It's very frustrating. Well, not all year, all winter long. So there have been plans for a long time to do this, and we finally had an opportunity to finish it this fall. Threw some trusses up there and some tin, and some little knee walls there in the back corner. Later this week, I'll put some tarps up in those two corner walls just to keep a little bit more rain out of here. Ultimately, I'd like for this roadway to be widened a little bit so a dump truck can just line up across the road here and back in and fill in from the end here. But unfortunately they can't right now, so they had to dump it in from the side. Also the roof is a little too low. The dump truck can't dump it inside, so it's just dumped outside there. We're gonna get the tractor and push it in one little scoop at a time. We've just got a little kubota, so it takes a little bit of time to get it all in there, but we'll scoop it up into the far end there against those walls, and that'll be a good video, I think. Keep watching. Well, there ye be. There's Cooper. We did a decent job making quick work of that pile, and it's all tucked away neatly in our little stone crib here. Yeah, soon enough we'll get some tarps going, covering up these walls, just something to keep well, unfortunately probably rain out. Rain's in the forecast, and it's rained a little bit today. We also had some flurries today. Something else I did the other day was this roadway here by the wood mansion, behind the wood mansion, to the ropes course. This has been an absolute swamp recently. There's this lot of years worth of mulch put on this roadway. The mulch made it pretty, and when it was dry, it was kind of nice to walk on. And there's a lot of big, massive roots across this roadway and some big rocks, and the mulch smoothed it out, but it got to the point where we couldn't drive anything through here in two-wheel drive, and that's really bad in the winter when it's all frozen ruts. So I scraped all the mulch off, made a big pile of it, figure out where to move it. Probably in the spring. There's that pile. But I'd like to maybe in the spring get some probably a triaxle worth of 2B in here, or maybe some sub base. I really like using sub base because you roll it down and it makes for a nice surface. And I think this is unlevel enough that we wouldn't have any water pooling anywhere. But maybe some clean 2B, I don't know. We've got all this slab wood here that I'd like to find a home for. We don't burn slab wood here anymore. Like I'll cut some up for kindling, make a couple crates worth of kindling out of it, but we have so much split wood to burn with all the ash trees and other stuff that I'd like to get rid of it so we can widen this roadway up a little bit. Ultimately, I'd like to get all of our wood crates out of the Hickory Grove area where they're kind of ugly and put them over here, stack them like 2 deep from maybe here to the end of the road or something. Get them out of the way, it would be nice. But for now, this is what we got. But yeah, I scraped the mulch off, and there's a nice hard road surface under here, but you know, like I said, just a lot of big roots, so that was not an easy job scraping that mulch off. But yeah, the old B3200 did a good job today, putting some good work. If you've been around for summer staff or so, you probably haven't seen the newest edition. We put a little 3-point hitch on the back there, or 3-point drawbar. That was part of an essential piece of our leaf collection system this fall, was that drawbar, complete with a pretty sweet custom CH Waltz logo there. Yeah, the B3200 is doing a good job for us. If she were a little bigger, today would have gone a lot faster, but that's what time lapses are for. They speed things up. Well, this was a longer video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around. Cooper, can you say bye? How about you give a high five to the camera? High five. No? Can you shake? Can you sit? Can you chase a ball? Good boy. Wow, what a good boy. What a disappointing good boy, I guess. All right, be good.